Forrest Anderson, 1989, governor of Montana, gunshot. Nikki Bacharach, daughter of Burt Bacharach and Angie Dickinson, suffocated using plastic bag and helium. Christine Chubbuck, 1974, American television journalist, shot herself in the head on live TV after reading the news. George Eastman, 1932, inventor of Eastman Kodak camera, gunshot. Peg Entwistle, 1932, Welsh-born actress, jumped from the Hollywood sign. Sigmund Freud, 1939, Austrian founder of psychoanalysis, morphine overdose. Vladimir Mayakovsky, 1930, Russian poet. His suicide note said, "I don't recommend it for others." Kevin Whitrick, 2007, British electrical engineer, hung himself live on webcam. Virginia Woolf, 1941, British novelist, filled her pockets with stones and walked into a river near her home. Felix Powell, British songwriter, 1942, best known for Pack Up Your Troubles in Your Old Kit Bag and Smile, 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 once described as the most optimistic song ever written. Gunshot.
Anybody here ever want to be a poet? Poets? Can I get anything? I always want to be a poet. I'm a sensitive, caring type of person. Am I talking loud? Well, if I can be a poet, this is what I'm going to read.
I'm the guy in the story they make a moral about. Someone right now is pointing at me and going, "Don't become that guy. Don't become the fat guy. Don't step on a nail. Do not become the fat guy." I got my leg cut off. I got my leg cut off. I got my leg cut off. What do you think? I got my leg cut off. Isn't it funny? I got my leg cut off. Everything is suicide. People say, "What are you doing?" I say, "Well, I'm working on this movie about suicide. It's going to be the last movie I do." Welcome to Hollywood Tours. I'll be your host this evening, Bruce J. This is where Janis Joplin killed herself, at the Landmark Hotel. Sunset, one of the most famous places in the world. This is what you come here for. Die like John Belushi. Everybody wants to be a dead celebrity. Cheeseburger, cheeseburger. We have all this emotional baggage we don't know what to do with. We're walking around in a story, surrounded by all these ghosts, suicidal thoughts. What are people talking about? What are they really thinking about? Or is that just their story? Or is it just a recording over and over again, the same recording, talking to themselves? Are they really talking to anybody? Am I really talking to anybody? I'm looking for the people that want to live. Someone that looks happy and well-adjusted.
Hi.
What do you think about suicide, Brittany?
Well, I think it's an awful thing, to tell you the truth.
Uh-huh.
I just don't know what the afterlife is like if you do such a thing, you know?
Uh-huh.
You know, I mean, I just hope that everybody goes to heaven, though, in the end.
I think we're always trying to kill ourselves.
Yeah, well, you know, who was it? Cocteau said, what was it? Like entertainment is watching death at work, you know, like movies and such, you know. So, yeah, we're always killing ourselves one way or another.
Did you ever think about suicide?
Maybe you didn't commit suicide physically, but maybe metaphorically you committed suicide when your wife died.
Well,
You know what I mean? A part of you died. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's right.
A part of you died.
Absolutely. It's like amputated here. Like you've lost your leg, and that's sort of, I've lost half of my life, if you will, half of my being.
What do you like about suicide? Talking about
It was more interesting.
it. Suicide?
Yeah.
To think about killing yourself and getting out of here?
No, just the subject in general. Like why people kill themselves, what's wrong with it? Is it okay to kill yourself or not? Do you go to hell if you kill yourself or not? Is there a hell or not?
I think it would be unnatural to not ever consider the thought. And anyone that says they haven't considered the thought is lying.
You think about suicide ever?
No,
Never.
no, I'm
Never.
a glass half full person.
When I went to the funeral, I said, I would like to just be in that casket now myself.
And you kind of were in the casket.
Yes. Yes. You're right.
We're always committing suicide in life, don't you think?
Yeah, but why don't somebody get off their ass and just do it instead of talking about it?
Shit, yeah. I need to talk to you more. So I'll kill myself.
I think suicide is a very rare case of someone that's disaffected in general with society, and there's no hope. And yeah, I believe every single human being has felt that.
It's utter despair. It is utter sadness.
Suicide stops the moment, you know? It stops it right there at the worst point.
Like if in 10 minutes I went to the top of this building and jumped off, would you guys be upset about that?
No, I wouldn't be upset. No.
Yeah, no.
No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't be mad at me if I killed myself, would you?
No.
Well, all right, man. I'll let you go.
All right, I've been filming that suicide movie.
Yeah? Well, give me a call before you get to the climax, okay?
All right.
We put on a face, but inside, only you and I know whether we are destroying ourselves or not.
Everything is sacred. Suicide is sacred. Everything is church.
Everybody has everything they could ever need to find that certain peace and certain, quote unquote happiness.
And you still want to kill yourself.
No.
Every thought, all violence is sacred. Everything is church. Cats biting is sacred. Cats fighting is church. It's just a long voyage, a trip we're taking. We're crossing the desert. We're inside our cave. All these things are happening at one time on all these multiple levels. You can be happy as hell and you still want to kill yourself. You could be having